Hey everybody, I was given a challenge by a dear sister friend of mine to videotape this interesting and very vulnerable journey that I am going to embark on. Another dear song sister friend of mine gave me this 23andMe kit. You know, you spit into it or something and you send it off. I haven't even opened it. I've had it for about a year and a half. And then you find out who you're kin to. Well, I'm adopted, and that adoption was a closed adoption, so I know nothing about my family at all, other than the fact that my mother was from San Antonio and my father was from Europe. He was French. He wasn't even American. And that I was named Lisa. That was actually my birth name, Lisa. And that my mother's name was Carlotta Espinosa. And so on the birth certificate, well, not the birth certificate, but on the legal paperwork, it had my name, Lisa Espinosa. And I was then adopted by my parents, who I've known my whole life, who live in a small town in Texas, and was named Linda. That's how you know me today, as that woman. So anyway, there's some really important things that I know I need to find out about myself now that I have a daughter. And she's very excited because she wants to know if she has family, since she's an only child. And she's actually my only blood kin. So, you know, there's some practical reasons why it's probably good to do this. But on a deeper level, you know, there's some missing parts, missing pieces to my life that may not be answered by this. I'm very aware of that. However, I need to at least take the step in that direction. And it's important for me to kind of face my fears about what I may or may not find. And it's part of me stepping into the next level of being seen, of being authentic, of really being vulnerable. And, you know, as a dear practitioner, sister friend of mine said, adoption is one of the most disruptive energies that a soul can go through. Obviously, I'm very blessed that I was adopted by a very wonderful family who loved me, and I'm so glad that that happened. However, it does disrupt systems in really interesting ways within your own energy field and your own psychology and emotions, etc. And you play out patterns that have nothing to do with your adoptive family. They have to do with your family of origin that you don't know. So I have been doing deep amounts of transformational work over many years around this topic of my adoption. And so I've been sitting with this forever. And so a friend of mine said, you need to do this before your birthday. So my birthday's tomorrow, February the 14th. I was born on Valentine's Day. So I'm sure that if my if my biological mother is alive, there's probably no way she forgets that she had a baby on Valentine's Day. And so I feel like I need to do this, you know, either on or before my birthday, which is in the next 24 hours. I need to mail this off. So I am videotaping this. I'm gonna put this out there so that you can follow my interesting, very vulnerable, somewhat scary journey into finding a deeper aspect of myself that is out there somewhere. And I've kind of been happy with the mystery because, you know, to not know can be kind of fun. But, you know, I'm in a place now in my life where I need to really know, and I really need to give my daughter the gift of that knowing. If there is family out there that are kin and that want to connect, that that possibility is there. So thank you all for sending me lots of prayers of courage as I do this, because I'm really not wanting to right now. And I know I need to. And it's going to be a very profound gift to myself for my own birthday to do this, to just at least step forward and do this scary thing. You know, what I find next, you know, all that will be when it bees. And, you know, I have to be okay with whatever shows up. So anyway, I just wanted to invite all of you to join this journey of me on this quest to find some deeper aspects of my true authentic self by finding my biological family, or maybe members of my biological family. And they may or may not want to know me, and that's okay too. I'm very aware of that. I've done lots of work on some of this stuff because I have met and worked with actually adoptive people, clients, friends, and so I've known some of their stories. So it's very real, okay? It's not some little fantasy Disney happily ever after kind of a thing. Most of the time that's not kind of how it ends up. And again, I'm very aware of that. But it's important that I do this, and it's important that I document it, and that I allow people to be on this journey with me. Because maybe you were adopted, or maybe you never told anyone that you gave up a baby for adoption. So I'm hoping that by me sharing this, it's going to begin a journey of healing for you, or for some of you, or maybe for someone you know, and will open up some compassion for those who have been adopted and who have given up children for adoption. There's a very, very deep sense of loss, okay, when adoption is present in an energy. There's a loss of me not having that connection with my biological mother. There's a loss of my biological mother not having that connection with her child. It is like a death, but then not, and it's unresolved. So it's an ongoing loss. It's a very unresolved, ongoing process that needs, at least in my case, some type of conclusion and some kind of closure and some type of peace, because I know that's important for the next level of my personal growth in the world. So thank you for being kind and compassionate and sending your prayers and love and light my way. I will keep you informed as to what happens next. Okay, bye.